Welcome to PMPA's Final Cut of the Week, where we share important information you may have missed while you were making essential parts. I'm Joe Jackson.
And I'm Veronica Durden, and this is what you need to know for the week ending October 6, 2023. At the 11th hour, the government shutdown was pushed back to November 17th. The bill's passage and President Biden signing it into law prevents any interruption in government services until the middle of November. Our take? It is a good thing that a government shutdown was not stacked on top of labor strikes. Most of the pundits were assuring us of a shutdown, which has at least been pushed back. Congress should make a deal to pass the 12 funding bills before Christmas and re-election season.
According to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics' latest report on job openings and labor turnover, also known as JOLTS, the number of job openings increased to 9.6 million on the last business day of August. There were 616,000 manufacturing job openings in August, up 72,000 in July. According to the report, manufacturers hired 402,000 workers and had 391,000 separations, netting 11,000 employees, which is up 10% from July. Positive hiring trends continue to show the career opportunities in manufacturing. In August of 2019, just before the pandemic, manufacturing had 132,000 less job openings than this latest August 2023 report.
The Employment Outlook survey from Manpower Group states that 44% of employers plan to hire in this final quarter. If you are one of those employers, keep in mind that some communities and cultures have never been introduced to precision machining, so the educational piece is important. PMPA's PrecisionPath outreach has been developed to help. Not only do we have free brochures for PMPA members to give to students and parents, but on October 18th, I will be attending a career fair for Ohio Means Jobs to highlight job openings in the Cincinnati, Ohio area. If your company is in the area and you have open positions, please send them to me at vdurden@pmpa.org.
Cybersecurity has become such a large challenge that security firms are experiencing labor shortages. According to a report from research firm Enterprise Strategy Group, 71% of cybersecurity professionals said that their organization was experiencing labor shortages. Although labor shortages sometimes feel like a localized problem, we are starting to get real data that supports in the modern world talent is willing to transfer to different industries. It is important when we look for talent that we realize we are not just competing with our own industry, but across all industries.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, new orders for manufactured durable goods in August were up 5 of the last 6 months and increased 0.2%. Excluding transportation, new orders increased 0.4%. Machinery, up 4 of the last 5 months, led the increase with 0.5%. Shipments of manufactured durable goods in August were up 3 of the last 4 months and increased 0.5%. Transportation equipment was up following 2 consecutive monthly decreases and led the increase at 0.9%. Inventories of manufactured durable goods in August, up following 2 consecutive monthly decreases, increased 0.2%. Transportation equipment, also up following 2 consecutive monthly decreases, led the increase at 0.3%. Our take? The August Advance Report on Manufactured Durable Goods shows the importance of transportation in our markets. The impact of the UAW strike on the automotive markets will surely be a major factor in upcoming reports.
On this week's Speaking of Precision podcast, Miles Free, Carly Kissler-Miller, and David Wynn talk about their mind-blowing experiences on the most recent tour for PMPA's Mastery Program, where the cohort visited 10 PMPA member shops and suppliers in the New England area. This podcast and our Speaking of Suppliers podcast can be found on all major podcast platforms or on PMPA.org.
Now it's time for our weekly tip. Our performers can be focused on safety when they are comfortable. Think of it as being like Maslow's hierarchy of needs for the shop. For our performers to be safe, they must be well fed, have plenty of rest, and be comfortable so they can move up to safety, then to productivity. To get important tips on how employers can be comfortable while being safe, go to PMPA.org's Knowledge Centers or Final Cut of the Week.
And that's our take on what you need to know for the week ending October 6th, 2023. For additional information and links about any of the topics discussed today, go to pmpa.org and click on Final Cut of the Week.
Thanks for checking in, and we'll see you next Friday.